What's up, Aries? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries placements. I was getting the name Ariel, and then that took me directly to The Little Mermaid, and then I heard that song, Part of Your World. A lot of you guys are feeling outcasted or left out. It's not a bad thing, right? Because it's like wherever you are, you're doing your thing, you're in an element that's comfortable for you. But it does feel like you could be feeling a little left out, or maybe you feel like you could be interacting more with people, but you're not. So this is like wherever you are, you could be in a new location, right? And maybe you haven't made friends yet, or maybe you don't know anybody where you're at. Or like I said, you could have just started a new job. So it's like you don't really know the people around you. But it feels like you know what you're doing. You do it well. But it does feel like there's a need to want to incorporate or integrate. You want to like integrate with people. Yeah, there's that Three of Pentacles. So let's see what's going on here. You got the Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Three of Cups. And then there's that Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, to the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be making some very meaningful connections here. This is like meeting your future best friend that becomes like your kid's godmother, godfather at like a new place of work here. It's like whatever connections you're coming into here in the near future, a lot of you guys already have these connections, but again, it's like you're meeting people of value. You're meeting people that are going to be in your life for a really long time. And so if you have been feeling like an outcast, if you have been feeling like, you know, you haven't met new people, you haven't any of that, it feels like Spirit is purposely kind of keeping you away from the wrong people because the right people are about to come in. Because again, it's like, it's all about energy, right? It's like when you are surrounded by the wrong people, the right people can't come in because you're too busy dealing with whatever these people got going on, and you're too busy dealing with that energy, right? And so there's a blockage there, right? It's like having a box in front of a door. Can't walk through it, can you? So that's what it is. So it feels like right now, if you guys are feeling a little lonely, if you're feeling like, you know, you don't understand why you are where you are without certain people, just know that these people are coming with that Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. These people are going to be everything and more. Okay, and that's how they're going to feel about you as well. So I feel like you guys are either in meaningful connections with friends, or you're about to be in meaningful connections with friends. This is like friends feeling like family. Like you guys go on trips together. You guys could be moving in together. You guys could decide to build a house together. Like whatever this is, there's just a lot of closeness here, okay? So I feel like right now everything is being divinely orchestrated for you at this time. But you do have new love coming in as well. And again, a friendship could turn into a love situation here for some of you. It's wish fulfillment. Six of Cups. Some of you guys are reminiscing about the past. Maybe this is like a phone call with an old friend, an old coworker, with a sibling, with a cousin, with a parent. There's like a conversation that's had here in the next 48 hours. This could be in the evening. That's what it says. Someone's name here could be Lilith or Lila. Lily as well. I feel like you and somebody are catching up in the next 48 hours. And you're just like, dang, I forgot about that. Or man, like that, no way you went through that. So you're genuinely like learning about somebody that you haven't spoken to in maybe about a year or two. It feels like a long time has passed since you've last spoke to this person. And so it just feels like in the next 48, you're catching up with someone here. You're just talking about the old times. You're talking about what's going on. And so it just feels like really, really good energy here, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Someone might ask you for help here. Someone could just be reaching out to vent, and you giving advice and you helping out like in whatever way that is, I feel is going to be very helpful for this person. It says music of regret, but I was getting like music of the heart for whatever reason. So be careful who you're giving a loan to in the next 48 hours. If someone comes and asks you for money, I'm not going to say don't give it to them, but be mindful. If this person's asking for like hundreds of dollars and you know that they're not going to pay you back, like what does it hurt to give 20 bucks, right? Like give what you can afford to give. You don't have to give them everything that they're asking for, because at the end of the day, it's like they're not going to pay you back anyways, okay? And again, be careful what it is that you are investing your time in and your money in. Okay, so this is like really, maybe you shouldn't be eating out so much, right? Maybe you cook at home instead. Maybe instead of going to the bar every night, just buy your favorite bottle, buy your favorite beer, like pace yourself, okay? It just feels like with it saying the music of regret, but then it's like she's holding this pentacle. It just feels like you're giving away your money towards things that do not serve your highest purpose here. Also, too, be careful who you're giving advice to. Again, if people are going to be careless with your advice, with your energy, then why are you even giving it to begin with, right? So just try to be mindful in the next 48. Also, too, like I said, someone could extend. You could be needing help, so there could be like some sort of extension of like an olive branch from someone as well here, okay? You could be needing to borrow money. Someone needs to borrow something from you, though. That's what it feels like. King of Swords. I feel like you guys are being very disciplined as well. Some of you guys are on this like fitness journey. You're not budging, okay? Even if you haven't seen the scale budge at all, it feels like you're not budging. So you're like, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get it right. So I feel like a lot of you guys right now are dedicated to really creating more discipline for yourselves in whatever area this is. This doesn't have to be in health and fitness. This could be like you being really structured and disciplined with work or with the things that you want to make happen here. A lot of you guys are making time instead of excuses is what I'm getting. Also, too, you could be cutting someone out. You could also be dealing with a boss here. It feels like no matter how much you do for work, your boss is just always trying to keep receipts. They're always trying to prove a point. So you could have a really difficult boss here that just doesn't really care for what you have to say. It's just, if they're not satisfied, they're not satisfied. That's the worst. That's horrible. I hope that's not. I hope that part doesn't resonate for anyone. But just in general, I do feel like you guys could be dealing with a boss. You could be dealing with someone here. You guys could be getting some sort of evaluation as well in the next 48 hours. It feels like it says there's delay. There's some sort of delay here for you guys. Whatever delay I'm hearing, what delays you might just save you. So again, if you're running late, if you forgot something, just take your time. The delays are in your favor in the next 48 hours, okay? 3 of Cups, you guys are celebrating. You guys could have a Pisces placement or be celebrating a Pisces here in the next 48. You guys could be celebrating a new job position, new job opportunity here with the 3 of Cups to the 3 of Wands. Okay, I see a lot of success coming in for you guys. And it feels like in the next 48, you're just celebrating. You're celebrating where you are. A lot of you guys are celebrating your accomplishments. Now, I know that could seem a little bit, opposite of what I've been saying since the beginning about you feeling left out. But I feel like no matter where you are, what you're doing, you're always going to find a way to just like make things your way, right? You're the emperor, so you guys kind of control a lot of what you need to control. And so it just feels like you guys could be going out, you could be drinking with strangers, you could be, maybe that's how you meet your people here. But whatever this is, I see you guys just kind of taking a leap of faith and taking yourself out. But that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates, Aries. I'll catch you guys on the next one.